Hi, I'm Paul Moore with Bigger Pockets and Wellings Capital. Today, we're going to talk about how to find a mentor. You know, the massive popularity of real estate investing all across the U.S. has exploded the need and the desire for mentoring or coaching. And today, we're going to talk briefly about how you can find the right mentor for you. The reason I'm doing this is because the need and the actual proliferation of coaching programs across the U.S. has caused all kinds of people to say, hey, wait, I used to not know how to find a mentor. Now I've got to figure out which one to choose from. Another reason I wanted to do this is because I don't want to see you get fleeced by a guru who's lining their own pockets and dragging you along. So there's two types of mentors I want you to consider. First of all is the old Apprentice master style mentorship. This is where you would go find a real estate investor, syndicator, operator in your town, and you would say, hey, I want to buy you coffee to chat with you. Now, what you don't want to say is, I want you to teach me your business. I want you to teach me everything you know, because they don't have time. People are busy. What you should say after you buy their coffee, by the way, is you should say, hey, I want to serve you. I want to learn your business, but I really want to do it by serving you. So is there anything at all that no one in your company is able to do right now? Because I'm really good at A, B, C, and I'm willing to learn everything else. And so you say, hey, I'm willing to volunteer evenings, weekends, nights, after school, after work. I'm willing to come in. And then when you get that opportunity, go the extra mile. Do better than they expected. Do it faster than they expected. And just keep up consistently, making yourself indispensable, if you can, to this boss. You might find out that you eventually get a bonus check or a gift card, and you might get more responsibility, and eventually, likely, the company's going to say, this person is someone we need on our team. We're going to pay them, and you might get yourself a job or even an opportunity to partner on a deal or eventually partner in a company. So this is the apprentice master style thing. Don't expect to get paid, but you might. Now, the second type of mentorship is called paid coaching. Now, paid coaching can range anywhere from a weekend retreat where you learn everything you can from a mentor. It can be an ongoing coaching program. It can be bi-weekly conference calls, or it could be individual calls. You get what you pay for. So you might find something for a weekend retreat for a couple $1,000s, all the way up to a full year of mentoring for, say, $20,000, $25,000, or even a long-term ongoing mastermind program that might cost as much as $50,000 or even more. But a lot of these have guarantees with them that you will definitely get a deal and that the mentor will partner with you on the deal. And so I will tell you that I've paid $25,000 two different times for paid coaches, and it's been totally worth it. The two most profitable, enjoyable business ventures of my life, two of the three, I should say, were started by a paid coaching situation where I paid someone, like I said, $25,000. Now, what you want to do if you're going to find a mentor is you're going to want to make absolutely sure that you know all the costs up front. You need to know what it's going to cost. You need to know if there are other charges, if they're going to drag you along, and then maybe, you owe $50,000 more now. People have had that experience, and it's been a terrible experience. There's these guys out there called gurus, and they'll bring you to a weekend retreat, and they'll charge you a small amount of money. They'll bring you back for a much more expensive weekend, and they'll give you just enough information to know that you can do it, but not how. And then they'll sign you up for another weekend retreat or another coaching program. Now, not everybody who signs you up for a coaching program or a mastermind is one of these gurus who is doing something wrong, but I will say that a lot of them are. Please try to avoid them. One of the reasons Bigger Pockets is in business is to make sure people get great coaching, great advice, and a great community to draw on. So You can check around Bigger Pockets to find out if the paid coach or mentor you want to go with is somebody that is recommended or warned against. Now, what makes a great mentor? I would say, number one, you want them to be accessible. You want to be able to speak to them directly. Number two, they should have some sort of guarantee in case you don't get along after a short time. Number three, like I mentioned, there should be clarity on pricing and terms. Number four, they should be a great teacher. Now, a lot of great practitioners are not great teachers. You want somebody who's both. Number five, you want them to be honest, and that means sometimes being blunt. My best experience with a mentor was also the most painful. My mentor on a call one day with 2 or 3 other people on the call said, "Paul, don't call me back again till you've done what I told you." Ouch! He'd been telling me to do this certain thing, which was really a monumental, difficult thing for me to do for about a year. And he said, "Don't call me back again until you've done it." Well, that kicked my butt, and I actually did it. And now I am so glad I did, and I'm so grateful to him. Last, it should be a program. You wouldn't want to get with somebody who says, "Let's just hang out and we'll see where it goes." If you don't want to pay for somebody like that. You're going to want to find somebody who has an actual program and who can lay that program out for you and tell you exactly what you're going to learn, when you're going to learn it, and what to expect at the end. So I hope this has helped. Again, if you need a mentor, you can probably find one on Bigger Pockets. Bigger Pockets is your best source for real estate investing advice, education, and the world's largest community of real estate investors. Again, I'm Paul Moore. I'm with wellingscapital.com, and we'll see you next time here again at Bigger Pockets.